most pool players don't practice at all. They just go out to their league thing, and I guess they think competition alone is going to make them better players, and that could be true to a degree, but it's very limited and short-sighted. Um, or they're just happy with the level that they're at, and they just want to be out with their friends, which I just kind of can't relate to. Everything I do, it's not just pulled. I want to be the best I can be at, and I just don't relate to that kind of person. And there's another category of players that thinks practice should be militant and, like boot camp, just completely painful and just no fun. And I know myself well enough to know that I'm not. It's bullshit. It's just total bullshit. Practice can be fun, and there's ways to make it fun. And I'm working on a scoring system that grades the break, the run out if you run out, and safety play. And I can tell if my game is improving after 10 games and where I'm sitting at that moment. But this video is not about that. I'm gonna show you a great way to practice while you're playing, and if you want, you can grade yourself. And I want to perfect the grading system that I'm working on, and I'll share that with you guys in another video. This is what you want to do. Now, if you get the right position on the ball, the position that you want in order to get to the next ball, but you dug the shot, then you have to set the shot back up and shoot it again. And you have to keep on shooting it until not only you make the shot, but you get the right position on the following ball. If you just let it go as just a bad shot and just move on and don't do anything, you're telling your subconscious that you did what you wanted to do, and therefore your subconscious is going to do the same exact thing next time you're faced with that shot. Now, if you get bad position on the ball and you miss it, you're supposed to miss it. It's a difficult shot. You have to go to the ball before that and figure out why you got bad position. This is a position I don't want to be as close as I am to the route, but this is basically the shot that I wanted because I had the angle to get on the 8-ball. And not only on the 8-ball, but perfectly on the 8-ball. So I have to set this shot back up, let my subconscious know that something is wrong here, and my subconscious will take note of that, and I will keep on shooting it until I get it. Now, you should just keep on shooting it like 5 or 6 times in a row, where you're making it, just to drill through your subconscious mind. But I know myself well enough to know that this is enough. Just one time is good enough. Now here, you're going to see me get the right position on every ball I shoot here. But I outright dog the 6-ball because I'm using extreme English in order to get position on the 7-ball. And that's what's throwing the shot off. So I almost have to aim it to miss. I'm not exactly aiming to miss, but I'm almost aiming to miss. And I have to get this through my brain because it's coming. You'll see it when it comes up. but it's coming off the rail at an unnatural angle because I'm spinning it in the opposite angle that it should be going naturally. So that added deflection caused by the extreme English is what's throwing the aim off and why I'm missing the 6-ball. So this was a difficult rack. It's a cluttered rack on this side of the table, and it took like surgery, like precision, to do this right. Now I'm getting from the 5 to the 6. I'm shooting the 6 into the side. So it's not an easy shot, even if it was natural. But I'm going into this rail with extreme left English in order to keep it from bouncing under the 7-ball. I have to bounce over the 7-ball. So I have to come off this rail at an unnatural angle. And that's what's screwing it up. So I'm going to keep on setting it up until I get this right. Now, watch it bounce off the rail. You see how it went up table when it should have went down table? That was the English doing that, and that's exactly why you use English in pool. It's to get the right position. Well, in this game, I run the rack and I'm working on a 2-pack. You're going to see a lot of 2-packs in future videos because I'm going for that elusive 7-pack. I'm always shooting for that 7-pack. And I got a couple 3-packs coming up, a lot of 2-packs coming up. But I'm really bearing down on my game. And I think we're going to play the rest of this first rack with music in it, and just to entertain you through the first rack. But in the second rack, which should have been a 2-pack, I get bad position. I forget what ball it is, but we'll get to it soon. Check this out.
Just so they could see me, did what I had to do just to feed me, and what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the fucking hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower, scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder, and fuck all the doubters, they're just fucking downers. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring, yeah, we all wanna be free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm pissed off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Yeah, here's the game where things go a little bit nutty right from the start of the game. And I'm going to pause on the shot I missed. I'm going to bring home a point to you right here. It's not a bad break. I wish the one ball hadn't hit the corner of the side pocket. But, things happen. And here we are. And I really did not shoot the one ball right. I'm well aware that I don't want to get behind the four ball, so I let up on the stroke here. And so I'm going in the side route. I didn't bounce hard enough. But that's not the real problem. The two ball is perfectly makeable. Getting position. Yeah, see, I shot that one a little too soft. I wanted to go off the right hand round. And now I have a really difficult shot on the 3 in order to get right on the 4. So we're going to come back to this shot. And I use extreme draw and I'm trying. Yeah, see, that's weak. And now I'm left with a really hard shot on the 4 ball for 2 reasons. Number one is it's a hard shot within itself, but getting position or the right position on the 5 ball is a whole nother story. And that's the whole reason I missed this shot, is because, again, I'm using. You see, I'm trying to get on the 5 ball, and I'm shooting to get up under the 5 ball because I got bad on the 4 ball. So we need to pause this right here. And you see me setting up the 4 ball shot, but I need to bring home a point right now. So here I am, obviously unhappy about that position. And here's the miss in all its embarrassing glory. And I think I'm the only YouTuber that gives full instruction that actually plays their bad play on YouTube. But I really, I got a point to make, and I'm trying to make it. So there's the miss, and it's not even only a bad miss, it's a terrible miss, but I did get position on the 5 ball. So we're going to reset up the 4 ball, but this is not what you want to do. Let's realize that this is a terrible position to be in. This is exactly what you don't want to do. Pool is all about keeping things simple, and I did not keep it simple on this shot. So this is not the shot you want to set up and work on. What you want to work on is the 2 ball shot to get the right position on a 3 ball so you're not in this position. And then if you want, you can work on the bad position you got on the 3 ball or in a desperate shot you took on the 3 ball in order to get on the 4. So now you're even more desperate. It's becoming a snowball effect, and you got to shoot a crazy shot to get right on the 5. The shot you want to work on is the 2 ball shot because you got bad on the 3. Everybody understand that? So you need to put your mind into it a little bit further and really think about where you screwed up. You're supposed to miss this 4 ball. It's a hard shot. What you don't want is to leave yourself a hard shot. So forget that 4 ball. It is this shot, the 2 ball, that you want to reset up, and you want to work on getting the right position on the 3 in order to get back on the 4. You can see we're way on the right hand side of this 3 ball shot, and I have to shoot an extreme shot, a desperate shot to get right on the 4, and I get even worse on the 4 ball than I did on the 3. It's that 2 ball shot you want to set up and work on. It's funny how some guys work harder on excuses for playing bad than they do working to improve themselves. it's absurd. And I didn't used to include the brakes in my videos. I would just throw all 9 balls out on the table and, and practice running them out. And then they started accusing me of running patterns, running the same pattern, and then just keeping the one that I got right. Which is total bullshit. It's not what I was doing. A lot of the times I was braking, but I just wasn't including the brake in the video. Now they're accusing me of pattern racking and including a brake, but doing the same thing as just running patterns, which is total just complete nonsense, man. In order to pattern rack yourself successfully, you need to break soft, because you need to know where those balls are going. And when was the last time you saw me break soft? I don't break soft. I never break soft. I'm not Corey Dole. When the rules were changed, that made it impossible for anyone to break soft. Now they're using a clock shot. A shot clock embedded in the rail, and you have to be over a certain MPH to have a legitimate break. So, I mean, pattern racking became a thing of the past when they cracked down on it. But I never did it. I showed people how it's done in a video, but I never did it myself. I feel no desire to cheat. And then pattern racking itself is like an art, It's just, some of the pros did it. Dennis Orcola did it. Not Orcolio, Orcola. People can't even pronounce his name or announcing his games on TV. Although he's not allowed in the U.S. Oh, that's beside the point. I don't pattern rack that to make YouTube videos. Jesus. And that would be... What would be the point? I guess just to get lots of views to impress people. But you see, these trolls, they come by... I guess they come by everybody's channels. I know they come by my channel. Every once in a while, one still pops up and makes excuses for their own shitty play. This guy's breaking and running out. He's cheating somewhere, and that's what they'll look for, and they'll develop ideas in their own mind on how I'm cheating. It's so absurd, man. You could pull these guys out and make them sit next to you and watch it, and they'll still come up with some idea on how you're cheating because they can't do it themselves and they don't work on it. And it's pure sign of a complete loser. So a pro level contender, their break and run percentage is about 20%. It's actually a little bit lower than 20. It's between 15 and 20%. But we can say 2 out of 10 breaks. And this is while maintaining a strong safety game. If you can manage to get that break and run percentage up to 30%, while maintaining a strong safety game, you should be getting in the money in pro level tournaments. Now, if you can get that up, it's an incredible, and 40% break and run percentage is absolutely incredible. That's like seriously the top in the world. And again, while maintaining a very strong safety game, you should be winning those pro events. This. What? Okay, I'll get gas. In 25 miles, I run out of gas. That's what my car's done. That is an ungodly level of play, but that's what it's going to take to actually win improvement.